local government area, where 52 persons were killed in cold blood at night. Residents of the community who trooped out in large numbers, pouring out their hearts to the government and security agencies demanding urgent intervention. Chairman of the Irigwe Youth Development Association tells journalists that the attackers arrived in the early hours on Monday, where they shot sporadically and killed many victims while asleep.
Yesterday night, we received a distress call.
Welcome back to our channel.
In mass,
if this is your first
in
time,
numbers, and they attacked this particular village that we are seeing. And today we record a huge number of casualties. This thing is still reoccurring in this state and in this local government. As you all know, we signed a peace pact with these people, but it never worked. And I don't think we'll ever go into such agreement again, because I look at that as a mere mirage. It's just a mess to us, because you agree on something that the other party is not following.
Many here say the attacks are becoming too many as the Irigwe nation is under siege. They want the federal government and security agencies to put a stop to the attacks.
As usual, on their normal activities, having their normal night, observing their normal day, night, and all of a sudden this unfortunate event, these marauders, these bloodsuckers, visited them early hours of today. We have passed several motions. We have called on the state government to these ugly incidents. We have profound solutions. We have asked that settler campuses of security should be opened in border states.
Situation of what happened. So Fulani headsmen invaded this community, killed and macheted the Irigwe people. I am telling you, the situation is very disheartening, very sad to see. If you turn your camera to look at women, children, aged crying, you will yourself, even as journalists, also join in shedding tears, because the situation is bad. To say a single attack, over 50 people have been killed.
Yeah, if I will give you the account of women that lost their husband, we have about 570 something women that Fulani people killed their husband. We have so many widows and orphans in this community. So we are tired. This thing enough is enough. We want Fulani people to stop doing all this thing that they are doing to Irigwe people. We don't want them.
Despite the security measures put in place by the state government in tackling insecurity, the residents say it is yet to yield positive results.
okay guys, so this is another day of Fulani hunters. Yes, the government called them hunters. Fulani hunters terrorizing the people of Plateau State. Why wouldn't they do that? I mean, look at the way they go about terrorizing everybody. All regions in this country right now is under siege. Nigeria as a whole is under siege. And the worst part is that the government have refused to accept the fact that the people that are causing all this harm are Fulani herdsmen. They rather say that they are Fulani hunters. Thank God they even accepted that they are Fulani in the first place. So what is the problem? What is so hard in telling these people to stop all these things that are doing? The other day, it was like up to 50 people that were massacred in this same Plateau. What did the governor do? The governor was not even in the state. He was busy attending parties and all that, taking pictures, smiling, as if it does not affect him. Of course, it does not affect him, where his family members are not among those that are being buried. It's just the poor people in the community. As I'm talking to you now, 60 communities have been taken over in Plateau State. 60. What I mean taking over is that like up to 60 communities now, nobody is staying in that community. They have sacked all those people, chased them out from their home. This same Fulani herdsmen. Plateau State, you can't, the worst part is that these people cannot even decide to travel out of their state. Where would they go? This is their home. Imagine where you have been living for years, then all of a sudden, some people you don't know, that you don't share boundaries with, just enter there and decided to massacre your people, chase you out of your home. Where are you expected to go? Like, I don't understand. And the boldness of these people to be doing this every time, and sometimes they will even record themselves on camera and post, yet nothing will happen to them. But there you to record on camera and say anything bad concerning the government. Just say that Tinubu is a terrible president and see if Nigerian authorities will not catch you within 24 hours. But these Fulani herdsmen will come out live. They will on their camera say all sorts of things, even have their northern brothers support them. The other day, someone came out, a Fulani member also came out to say that we think that what happened Deborah. Remember justice for Deborah, the Christian girl that was spy in the north, just because he told them that they are being too extreme. He said that if we think that the death of Deborah was not justified, that we should wait and see what will start happening to Igbo people in the north. Because of the 16 northerners that were applied in Edo State, that is what made this person to say this. And guess what? Up to today, nothing was done to this man. He's still walking about freely. What about the one that is posing as a policeman that commented on Facebook with his DP still wearing police uniform? He commented on Facebook that he is going to start dealing with southern people. That includes south, southeast, all the southern people in the north, that we should just wait. Up till now, nothing was done to that man. All we heard is that he has been arrested. Picture of his arrest we did not see. Video of his arrest we did not see. But let it be an Igbo person that said it. Guys, I'm not making this up. Let me just show you a video of a Fulani herdsman telling Nigerians that they are the #1 citizen of Nigeria and they are free to do anything they want and nothing will happen. Just take a look for yourself, guys.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens of the country, and you must honor them and honor their cow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will invade your farm, kill your wife, destroy the means of your livelihood, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will rape your wives, steal, kidnap you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And anytime you touch any means of their livelihood or you touch any of them, there will be justice for the Fulanis. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens and you are inferior. Their cow is better than you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now get that into your tick score. Tozo, there is nothing you can do about it because Fulanis are the #1 citizens. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
After destroying you, they are not going to compensate anybody. The government will compensate nobody. We will compensate nobody. And if you touch them, we will send the soldiers after you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Kachikutuma buro ubanku.
Just imagine the boldness he was saying this. As I'm talking to you, this guy is still walking freely. Someone that came out to make such an utterance that Fulani are the #1 citizen and they have the right to do with you whatever they want. Look at what is happening in Plateau State. Just imagine what happened in Edo State. 16 people were died. And what did the governor do? 16 northerners. Up to today, they have even set up a committee to investigate and find out the people that buy those 16 northerners. But all those people that have been dying in southeast, south, who set up committee for them? Who will set up committee for the women of Ehamufu? Those women that went to their farm and the Fulani herdsmen meet them there and massacred them and do all sorts of things to them. Sort of things that I cannot even begin to mention. Who will set up committee to investigate those Fulani herdsmen? Arrest any Fulani herdsmen today and take them to the police. Come back to that police station the following day. I bet you will never see that Fulani there. They have, I don't know the kind of backing that these people are having. I don't know what they are offering to the government that made them to be so untouchable, made them to have so much power over all the other ethnic groups in this Nigeria, to the extent of Yoruba people, to the extent of Yoruba. Just look at how this man lamented, this man of Plateau State, lamented bitterly over what they are doing in Plateau.
And there's one thing that I want you to know. I'm begging you. Now additional 3 widows has been added. Just in one night. Receiving killing almost every day. And they will say I should keep quiet. I will not keep quiet. Oh, it's better for me, for the security to arrest me and take me to their cell. It's better for me to be there studying my Bible than to be at home. Boring people. On daily basis, moving from one village to another. And the government is not doing something to know about Mahanga. This is a stronghold of the terrorists in Plateau. It is from there they moved to every village. It is from Mahanga they went to Mangu. And the government are not ready to do anything.
This state that this thing is happening, they have governor, they have senators representing them, but you can never see this kind of thing being discussed in the Senate. What they will discuss is how they will change seat for any senator they do not like, how they will cause anybody any sexual harassment, or how they will dethrone someone they do not like. That is what they will discuss in the Senate. This kind of thing, no, it does not concern them. These people that are crying like this, they have representatives in the top, but those representatives, they collect allowance every week, but will never for once represent the people that they were called to represent. What is going on in this country? Why are Fulani terrorizing the whole people, even to the point of their fellow northerners? Hausas have come out to say that they are not Fulani, so that people should, like, they are disassociating themselves from the Fulani. They say that even them, that the Hausas, that they are suffering, they are victims of the so-called Fulanis. It has gotten to that extent. These people are so untouchable. What is happening in Nigeria is so scary. I'm telling you. Let's see what Arise News, Abati and so have to say concerning this. Just take a look, guys.
We're talking about Benue later on today. Then you've got the situation in Plateau State. I don't know how many people listen to Sean Price. He's passed away, unfortunately, but he was on an album called Random Acts, which was a group they formed. And there's a particular song called The Hex. He has this line. He says, "I'll pull out the piece and pop you, Papi, and you probably want peace like Mahatma Gandhi." There's a double entendre there where he's talking about peace like a gun, and you want peace like Gandhi, who was big on civil disobedience. I think about that line a lot when I think about the dichotomy of governors in Nigeria. They keep talking about how, security is really up to the federal government. I can't do much. But when you see a governor's convoy, try and step up and see if you can reach for a governor or touch him. You probably get shot on the spot, right? So when it comes to their personal convoys and when they move around, they've got the best security of anybody else. But then when insecurity happens in the country, they start appealing for peace. The buck stops with the governors, and I'm very much behind the president in telling the Plateau State governor that you need to step up and you need to improve. And this goes for Plateau State, it goes for Benue State, it goes for Zamfara, it goes for everywhere else. You are the executive governor, you're the CEO. Secure your states, improve, get money, borrow, do what you can, get drones, get into the communities. The governors have to do better. Every week, we're doing this every single week. Another attack and another attack. We commiserate, prayers, this and that. They give a speech, we go back, the same thing happens again. The governors have to step up and they've got to do better.
For me, I totally disagree with Mr. President this morning. I think it's an abdication of responsibility. And I think President Tinubu has not done enough when it comes to insecurity. And I think the governor has no blame in this communal crisis matter. And the governors cannot really do much. Let's be sincere with ourselves. The federal government oversees the police. The same federal government will not like state security. Even if you get state security, you can't get them sophisticated weapons because of clause in the Constitution. Secondly, the military is overseen by the federal government. Yes, we can say governors have protection. They move around in convoys. Yes. But apart from their protection, the day this governor has a problem with the federal government, that's when you will know that he has no powers. We have seen with the case of Governor Fubara now. It's just one order from above. And they will manipulate even the security architecture on ground. Governor Muftwang, yes, should be able to talk to people communally. But the greatest blame falls on President Tinubu that is still in France. Well over 100 people have died. What is he going to do about it? Is he going to put in more military? Do we even have boots on the ground? Little over 200 or 300,000 soldiers. Less than 400,000 police officers for a population of over 200 million. Are those areas effectively covered? What's the reconnaissance like? So once people got intelligence there were going to be a reprisal attack, what was done to forestall the reprisal attacks? Who fights back? You put a vigilante team in there, they will complain of high-handedness at some point. So who fights back? Who is able to protect the people of Bokos, Manga, Mangu, and a couple of other areas, and the people around the Rigwe area? All of this should go back to the president. Look at all the security personnel there, the military, the civil, what's it called, defense and everything. All of them get instruction from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The governors are the chief security officers in name and only when they are in alignment with the government of the center. So you see, a governor that pretty much gets his way by is in alignment with the government of the center. If the government of the center want to mess you up, you will see what happens. Before you know it, they withdraw security so quickly from you. So there's no true level of, federalism. And I hate to use the word true federalism because it doesn't exist in the first place. The solutions will be number one. How do we put a response force across local government areas that can alert people when there are these attacks so that they can be repelled quickly? Secondly, are we going to put some vigilante units on the ground, and who is going to be able to fund them? Thirdly, the intercommunal conversation and all of that. Most importantly, these people that come to attack, how do they get the weapons? It's the federal government that will do the work of taking the weapons off them in the first place. So other weaponry architecture and illegal movement of weapons must be stopped. But how are they going to do this? It's the federal government through the DSS and other intelligence apparatchik that will have to do that. What I just want to tell President Tinubu this morning, are you not tired of condemning deaths in this country? The other day, you issued out a statement, condemn deaths. Today, you are issuing another statement, condemning deaths. When will you stop issuing statements to condemn deaths and actually get on top of the situation and be proactive? President Tinubu, Section 14, subsection 2 says, the security of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the paramount responsibility of the states. You are the head of states. The buck stops with you. Do something.
All right. Now, let's take a look at how things have been unraveling in Plateau State. We've now reached a death toll of over 300 since December 2023, when that horrible Christmas massacre took place. What are some of the developments that have taken place since then? Well, in 2023, the governor created the Agro Rangers, who were part of the Civil Defense Corps. And he accredits the Agro Rangers and their work for being able to keep these attacks at bay until now. Now, what are the key factors? We know that these attacks have been happening for over 2 decades. The governor is saying that this is a clear case of genocide and land grabbing. He said the timing is always the same, that these terrorists and criminals always come around the time to plant and kick these communities out so that they are unable to farm during the farming season. Beyond farming, there are also activities of illegal mining. Now, we need to put the region into context and remember that there are several nomadic groups that operate in the area and around the Sahara region in general. This is historic. Now, what the governor is saying is that there are now some criminal groups who are taking advantage of the cover of the nomadic groups to come and perpetrate all of these atrocities. Now, what are some of the factors we are looking at? We're looking at what used to be known as the issue of farmer-herder crisis. This is now being dispelled because he's saying that this is no longer farmer-herder because we have a clear case of terrorism, genocide, and land grabbing. We know that climate change is forcing these groups to move from certain parts in pursuit of more fertile areas. The question is, what are the solutions? The governor, I believe, has done his part in instituting the Agro Rangers. That's the most he can do. And he's trying to foster some sort of community spirit. But he reiterated that this Rui community, which was attacked, is the same community, part of the same community that lost 17 people in December 2023. Which shows you, excuse me, that these groups are attacking the same communities time and time again. They have their targets. They said that they attacked during a funeral when they were mourning the loss of a loved one in the afternoon. So they are now bold. They're not even waiting until the middle of the night. The governor acknowledged that the DIG operations for police is currently on the ground in Plateau State. Well, let's see what that does.
The only people that I like, first of all, I want to commend this Arise News because it is a good thing that Nigerian media is starting to showcase all these Fulani shenanigans. Because back then, before, when they were thinking that this thing is still about Christianity, religious something, no, it is no longer. This is ethnic cleansing. Someone sent it, and I believe it. This thing is no longer about religion. This thing is even more than Boko Haram, as I'm telling you. This Fulani massacre is getting bigger than Boko Haram. And I'm I don't know why Plateau State has not been declared state of emergency. I mean, Rivers State was declared state of emergency over pipe that was broken, and that was it. And they removed the governor. Okay, now this governor, what is he doing about this ongoing attack in Plateau State? Nothing. Yet Tinubu has not declared Plateau State a state of emergency. He has not sent his armies there so that they will go and secure the people and secure the land. The governor is yet to be removed. That's to show you the kind of bias that is going on in this country. Because the only people that I like the way that they are taking this Fulani investment case is the Yorubas. Yes, just one time that the Yorubas experienced Fulani attack. You need to see the way all of them fall out and say that they are not going to take this, even to the extent of a cleric man telling the whole of Yoruba people that they should drop their Bible. That even him, that is a pastor, that once this thing gets to where he cannot take it anymore, he's going to drop his Bible, carry machete and go to fight. Because it is only a tree. I keep saying it is only a tree that they will say that they will cut down. And on that day, you will come there and meet it, waiting for you to cut it down. We are human beings, and the faster we start speaking up for ourselves and start acting, that is the better for everybody. How is it that Fulani men will be doing all sorts of things, yet the government will be calling them hunters? And yet anytime that you try to retaliate, they will first of all arrest you, take you to court. Yes, the last man that defended himself against a Fulani herdsman, Sunday Jackson, he was taken to court. That man is answering to murder case right now. He was sentenced to death by hanging, and no type of activist have not come to speak out for this thing. Yet this man is still in jail. So how are you meant to protect yourself? The same person that if you do not buy, he's going to buy you. If he buys you, everything will be okay. Nobody will ask for your justice. But if you buy him, you will go to jail. Like, Nigeria is so crazy. I want you to watch this video of this Yoruba man and listen to what he has to say to the people. He said it without missing any word, that if the Fulani should continue with this by and they carry to enter Yoruba land, that they are going to start retaliating. And by retaliating, it means that they are going to fight back. And that is just what Nigeria needs right now. Because what is all of this nonsense? Guys, just take a look at this video.
President of my country, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sir, I am calling you to use your office to do what nobody has been able to do since 1904. Have the courage to ask Nigerians to decide their own future. 3 years ago, while we were suffering in Nigeria, the former president, Buhari, was constructing a road that will link the Hausa people with the Niger. 3 years ago, while we were suffering from bad roads and bad rails, the federal government of Nigeria used Nigerians' money to create and construct a railway that leads to Niger. Yesterday, the Niger government dumped French as their national language in favor of Hausa. The Hausa people and the Fulani people are coming together. And Nigeria is an obstacle to that unity. The government should be able to make up its mind and let us decide on our own future. Should Nigeria continue to be together? Many black Americans are coming back home now. They want to come back to Africa because of the far right government of His Royal Majesty Al Capone Trump. But they cannot come to Yoruba land, even though the 75% of them that were there are from Yoruba land. They cannot come to Yoruba land because of the so-called indivisible Nigeria. Forcing different tribe, forcing different ethnicity, forcing different people together under the name of Nigeria. The Northerners are trying to build their own people, build their own nation with the Niger. The Cameroonians are doing their own with some part of Igbo land. We have nothing in common with these people with murderous intention in the name of religion. In the last 1 month alone, over 35 people have been slaughtered needlessly in Ondo State by the Fulanis. I know when we say the Fulanis, the president will say, did you see Fulanis there? The same thing you said when my cousin, Fashion's daughter, was killed. And eventually when the criminals were apprehended and found to be Fulanis, you did not come back to withdraw your statement your statement of defense of the Fulanis. We cannot continue to live in a situation whereby we feel like we are being forced together. We cannot continue to live in a country whereby some people will be killing us and we will just be looking like Mugu. The Nigerian entity is like a curse on the Yoruba people. You know, we don't like violence. We don't like àti ìgbádùn. But when that ọ̀rọ̀ and ìgbádùn is being undermined in the name of religion by these northern non-entities, not all of them, the religious non-entity among them, very few, but very powerful in their statement of Islamizing Nigeria by all costs. This is why I'm saying, Your Excellency, please, give us the chance to decide the future of Nigeria by ourselves. The Fulanis, the Hausas, they are doing great by trying to march together. There is no reason why we should continue with Abdul Salam and the northern constitution imposed on us that Nigeria is indivisible. Why is it not divisible? Is it our own choice? You will say Nigeria is indivisible if it is the choice of the people. Anybody that says Nigeria is indivisible is actually continuously promoting the colonial presentation of Nigeria. They are promoting it. The colonials don't want Nigeria to work, because if Nigeria worked as a beacon of the biggest country in Africa, it will make all African people come back and know that we are not under the attack of God. But these people will not let us work, and they are working with the very few minute people enjoying the bread of Nigeria. Let us go. Mr. Tinubu, please let my people go. We are fed up of these unnecessary killings. It is so in those states, the killing ground. Nowhere in Yoruba land is safe. They are already in Igbo land now. And the Obas in Yoruba land, because they are afraid to stand up for their own people, because àwọn baálẹ̀ oníranù tó ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ Fúlàní. But we can deal with those people if we are in Nigeria of our choice. This Nigeria is a Nigeria by force, and people are being forced to die in silence. Allow us to decide the future of our country by ourselves, Your Excellency. we're not good together. But if you refuse to, this is one thing I can assure the Fulanis and the Hausas and all the Malay in Yoruba land that are trying to Islamize us. There will be retaliation. If they kill us now, we will be retaliating. What happened in Ife, you remember? What happened in Shagamu, you remember? It doesn't take us long to stand up and act. If we know we are becoming defenseless by the people who should be defending us. If you are forcing Nigeria to be together and you cannot keep us secure in Nigeria, then we will be retaliating. We will find it not difficult at all to retaliate. Every killing in Yoruba land now will be retaliated. It will be retaliated. Power because of the name of Nigeria. Three headless body dump in Ondo State. Yesterday, 3 bodies were brought from the farm. 20 were killed within the last 1 month. Kilo day. If we cannot be together in peace, then we should allow us to separate in peace. Because if you don't allow that, it will lead Nigerians to start fighting each other. Because the more these people kill us, the more you are putting pressure on us to retaliate. And we will be retaliating if the government is not doing its job. Elaboru, elaboye, elaboye boshishe.
Okay,
Your
guys.
Excellency, the President of my country.
That's what this man said 100%. Like, because it has been a long time that the people of Nigeria has been telling Tinubu that he should introduce regionalism if he cannot divide the country. As I'm talking to you now, so many people are agitating. It is no longer Igbos that are asking for Biafra. So many people are agitating. Ijaw have opened their eyes and they are agitating for Ijaw Republic. Yorubas have already said they don't want in one Nigeria again. Yorubas said that they want Yoruba nation. Igbos have started their own agitation right from time. Igbos has been asking for Biafra. So this is no longer a one group thing. And I'm also saying that if the government do not want this thing to get to the point where second civil war will enter, they should just do the right thing. It's either they make Fulani stop entirely, because what everybody is, the biggest problem Nigeria have right now is this issue of Fulani herdsmen. If they cannot make them stop, they should just know that once these people are being pushed to the wall, there is nothing else that they will do instead of to fight back. And that is exactly what this Yoruba man just said in this video. If they cannot make Nigeria to divide, make everybody go their own, that means people are going to fight back, because they are all human beings. The fact that the government supports them does not mean that the people are just going to sit back and watch you massacre them like that. One of these days, one community is going to stand up to these people. And because they are Fulanis, and when they meet people that are like Edo State that did not wait for the security to even arrive, they just burnt them alive like that. One of these days, they are going to meet their match. And once that thing happens, it will just start from one state to the other. And before you know it, that is how civil war will just break out in this country under Tinubu's eyes. So all this one that they are coming out to say, we condemn this act of Fulani, it is not about condemning the act of Fulani. What are you doing about it? Condemning the act is okay, but what are you doing? Why not declare Plateau state of emergency? Abi never reach. What happened in River State is not even up to this one. Yet River State, as I'm talking to you right now, is still under state of emergency. Their governor removed. How many months now? It has not been revoked. Yet Plateau State, they do not think it has gotten, because this one is human beings, just human beings, nothing now, just poor people. But the one of River State has to do with mineral resources, where they get their money. So of course you have seen where Nigerian government place their priority. Once it gets to where they get their money, they have to declare state of emergency to secure that pipeline. But this one, the loss of lives of citizens, it does not concern them. Tinubu should better know what he's doing. Anyway, guys, let's move to the issue that Verydarkman is having with Reuben Abati. You know, when Reuben Abati said insulted Verydarkman in their television Arise News last week, I told you that there is no way that Verydarkman is going to let this slide. And what has happened? He has replied him. That's one thing I say, that if you know that you live in a house of glass, don't throw stones, okay? Don't throw stones. Everybody else in that media analyze their own news without insulting everybody, without referring. What do you mean calling Verydarkman portable? Although we all can agree that Verydarkman, in his ways of handling issues, he can just step out of a line once in a, but it depends on what he is talking about. I mean, there is nobody that will be talking about what he is talking about. The the girls, little Nigerian girls that were trafficked to Ivory Coast. He went to Ivory Coast and he met those kids, and he had to make a video calling Abike to interfere. So in the process of calling Abike to interfere, he said that he is giving the woman 24 hours to do something about these girls that were trafficked. So in Arise News now, everybody was analyzing, even Oseni, Rufai Oseni analyzed, Ojiekpe analyzed, every other person. He reached Reuben Abati turn. He said that Verydarkman looks like is behaving like portable. He likes jumping into everything that is trending. First of all, this is not even something that is trending. That issue, it was Verydarkman that brought it out himself. Nobody knows about those girls that were trafficked to Ivory Coast until Verydarkman brought it online. So how is he jumping on trending issues? How is he behaving like portable? Like, that's a very big insult, and I know that Verydarkman is not going to let it slide. And just like I presumed, it has happened. So I'm just going to play this video so that we are going to watch Verydarkman's reaction concerning.
I appreciate his, enthusiasm, almost like portable, getting overexcited over many things. That's Abibo Okikiola, who now says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua and all that, and he's looking for.
Dr. Reuben Abati, is the fact that you think that you have the moral ground to talk about Verydarkman to the point where you want to water down my efforts in order to create awareness surrounding the trafficking issue by comparing me with Portable? You think you have the moral ground? I mean, you think you thought you have forgotten? Is this not you in EFCC cell? See your belly, see how you did. You and Fanika Yode and co. See una, why did they take you to EFCC? You once had an opportunity to turn things around in the country. What did you do? Let's read what you did. Why we arrested Reuben Abati, EFCC. Let's go to why you were arrested. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has given reason for the arrest of the former presidential spokesman, Reuben Abati, on Monday. The commission said in a post on its official Facebook that it invited Abati to its headquarters in Abuja to explain his role in an alleged mismanagement of the nation's funds during former Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. The EFCC said Abati honored an invitation by EFCC at the agency's headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. He is presently telling operative of the commission his role in the alleged mismanagement of the nation's resources through his office. We shall keep you posted. Daily Sun, the specific reason Abati was invited, it has to do with the ONSA money. The EFCC also arrested and detained former minister of Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed, over 1.2 trillion fraud. Now, if you go to the next side, it says that similarly, the commission has quizzed former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on media publicity, Dr. Abati, in connection with the controversial $2.1 billion arms deal scam in the office of the former office of the National Security Advisor, Onsa Dansuki. It is still unclear how much the anti-graft agency has accused him of collecting from the alleged arms deal. So you see where they carry your name go. No matter how you try to water down me, you can never tag me. EFCC can never on earth pick me for fraud. Pick me for fraud. Even the Portable way they try to pay me with, they can never pick Portable for fraud. Say carry government money. Money where they're supposed to take better people life, you carry on. From nowhere, you don't feel say, okay, yes, 2016 have passed, you know, you did like this, now you sit down for this thing. Be a tribal bigot. This is not the first time you are doing this thing for Abike Dabiri. You did it in 2022. So that's why I'm responding to you. You did it in 2022, and I'll play the video as well. You did it in 2022. When they said when Indians were attacking Nigerian students, they were buying Nigerian students. Have you forgotten? When somebody reacted to it, Abike Dabiri called the person I'm not there. And you were on a rise that time to defend her. Again, tribal bigots. I don't even know how you get doctor for your name. Maybe now you be doctor of doctoring documents. See where they put your name. EFCC carry she or Bele, fraudster Bele, where you carry. According to EFCC, now see they call you. And you have the audacity. The annoying part of everything he said that day is he could not even open his mouth to highlight anything about the girls. To even educate people about trafficking. He didn't even do that. I was expecting him, okay, as he talked that thing about Verydarkman now, let's wait for him to say, okay, so Nigerians, the immigration, you need to do your part. Nigerians, be careful. You know, these are the measures that we need to take in order to protect our girls, in order to protect our boys from being trafficked. Just went there to try to defend that nonsense, Abike Dabiri, that does not respect Nigerians and does not respect the life of people. Just they there to do a camouflage work. Tribal bigots. Don't try to open your mouth in that your arrive station and talk about me. If you want to talk, let me come to your station. Let's talk about you and what you do with the money that they allege that you stole. When I sit down for that arise, especially you, because when they talk about that people in the country, but when you had the opportunity, see where they put your name. EFCC picked you up with your big belly. They picked you up. So you did there black like Dudu Osun. You be like under pots. Be like under the bed. Very see face. Be like my bag, my pouch. You didn't want to judge me. He act like Portable. Like the Portable, you are trying to look like a fool now. You basically now you try to say we they do things like Mumu. Even the Portable, if they give an opportunity where they give you. Tribal bigots. See the video. If you people let me play the video so that I go know inside it all. He did it in 2022 for Abike Dabiri still. Watch.
Reactions have trailed comments made by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri, who in a recent Twitter post responded to a comment by using an insulting word while addressing the attack of Nigerian students in India. Well, on October 17th, the video showing Nigerian students being attacked at a university campus near Delhi, where 30,000 Nigerian students study, surfaced online. The chairperson took to Twitter to respond to the tweet, saying that the issue had been resolved. The Twitter user, who felt her response was unsatisfactory, commented using an insultive language, mumu, and said that Abike supports a failed government and was equally part of the failure. While responding to the Twitter user's comment, Abike used the word ode, a Yoruba word for foolish person, which has generated concern from various people, including Obiezekwesili, who described the response as messy and asked Abike Dabiri to clean it up. Well, let's take a reaction from Fola, who wrote, one person whose job is to protect Nigerians in the diaspora and facilitate relationships with the international community just stereotyped the community of Nigerians living in Indonesia because she was personally insulted, a stereotype she should be working hard to dispel. Dr. Abati.
Okay, it's a matter of perspective. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of vitriol on Twitter. What Abike Dabiri did, I thought was in order. When that incident occurred Friday, Saturday, in that university, Goenka University in Gujarat, India, as a result of a football match, and then differences between Nigerians and the Indian students, she put out a statement and said, look, the Nigerian mission stepped in immediately, and that about 83 students, were rescued. The Nigerian mission in India also engaged the authorities, the Indian authorities, and also the school. And they got concrete assurance that the situation will be addressed.
Yes.
And she ended by saying, look, anybody that has any issue should please report to the Nigerian mission in Delhi, who are well apprised of the situation. So very plain, direct statement showing support, emphasizing citizen diplomacy. So I don't.
Reuben Abati. Sorry, Abati. Here you see him. It's not your first time. Continue kissing ass. Tribal bigots. You could not open your mouth to say at least. And all those people they defend Abike Dabiri. It's not her first time. You can see. That's who she is. That camouflage she did there, they do. When she knows that they report problems to her every time. You want to know, say that woman a very nonsense person. You know how many times I don't call her attention to Nigerians when they did Libya. She don't talk anything. She don't open her mouth. The moment when she feels the one no concern her, she'll quickly want to use and shine. But for there, she go shoot herself for leg. That Libya one will wait for you with them. People they give you Abati, Fabi Abati, sorry. They talk. You won't water me down? You know what I see for every course where make me the verse? I don't tell you say we don't give government official 24 hours or time. Don't be taxpayers' money there who they pay them. And those kids not in diaspora, be sending all the traffic victims there for diaspora. Even if the traffic them reach there finish, they don't stay for the long time. Trafficking don't pass, they don't start to suffer. They're in diaspora. Your mouth just there they talk because you won't defend your colleague. You better be careful with me. Better be careful with me. Not people like you can criticize me. You know possible. You had the opportunity.
I really think that all these ones are just distractions. I mean, Verydarkman is doing well in his own side, and Reuben Abati is also doing well in Arise News. Okay, let's not allow this one to distract them, because all this time that they will use in dragging, these children are still there. Nobody has said anything about them being returned back to Nigeria. So they should just leave this one, because this is what the government wants. Anybody that is saying, speaking up, they will just like to put two heads together so that they will start having issues. So I just think that they should forget about this and talk about how those children are going to return back to Nigeria. I don't even know how we will have all these borders, customs and everybody, yet children will be trafficked out of Nigeria so easily like that. But let it be just one grain of rice that is coming inside the country. You will see how everybody will know how to do their work so that they will stop it and all of that. So please, Nigeria should really place their priorities right. Guys, if you have stayed with us up to this moment in this life, please like this live video, share it also so that YouTube can suggest it to other people. If you are just coming across our channel for the first time, please give us a subscribe to our channel. I'll be going live again around 5 p.m. so if you're around, please come and join us. I'll see you in my next live video. Okay, thank you, bye for now.